All right, hello, wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. And, some days it's just amazing, the people we have walk in the back door, front door, whatever door they can get in here at the Wine Watch. And we had David Arthur and Clark Swanson in on the same day, two Napa Valley legends. Clark has been coming in to see me since I was at Cafe Max in the early 90s. I remember when he first started, I think 85 or 87 was his first vintage. And man, it was a nice time to be in the store. If you were here on the day these two guys were here, you got to taste some great wines and hear the stories. I mean, two of Napa Valley's, like I said, top producers in my opinion. And Clark Swanson, I always say Clark's got a crystal ball because, he started Merlot as his #1 varietal before the Merlot craze. Andrei Chelichev told him, this is the varietal you need to plant in your vineyards, and he did it. And then the next thing you know, Merlot took off like, the next thing since sliced bread. And then, he decided, I'm not going to do Chardonnay anymore because Chardonnay, everybody's got it. I'm going to go with Pinot Grigio. Pinot Grigio, the #1 up-and-coming varietal, as he makes that decision. So it seems like Clark has got an inside track on these things. The 2010 Pinot Grigio, they're in the middle of a 10-year replanting project at Swanson, so they do have to buy a bit of fruit, but a lot of it is estate grown here. This wine's got a lovely fresh apple and pear fruit, pretty white floral notes, all stainless steel, so very fresh and bright. Good amount of that fruit here on the palate, some melon and citrus, and a light spritz kind of showing on the finish. Really lovely freshness and a little minerality there as well. Really excellent bottle of Pinot Grigio. The Merlot, as I mentioned, this is what Swanson hung their hat on to start things out. It's got about 10% Cabernet Sauvignon in the blend. And like I said, they do purchase some fruit now to augment their estate fruit, but a lovely dark plum and cherry fruit on the nose, espresso, milk chocolate, some tobacco spice there. Lovely complexity here from Merlot. Deep, rich plum fruit on the tongue with silky smooth tannins. A lovely velvety texture. One of the things we love about Merlot, some dark chocolate, earth, and sweet herbs coming through on the finish. Excellent Merlot at $33. And then the Instant, the new product from Swanson 2009. Chris Phelps, their winemaker there, I think since 2003 or 2004. He used to be at Camus and knows a lot of growers, so this is a 100% purchased fruit, and just gives you a little snapshot of what Napa's like in the bottle, and very Napa style, a lot of currant cassis berry fruit, notes of toasty oak, kind of cocoa spice, really forward and seductive wine. A bit firm and tannic on the palate though, this 2009 vintage, a lot of structure here, but again, lovely forward fruit to match, cherries, cassis and currant berry fruit, and this wine's pretty rounded at the edges. On the second day, really singing, and just an indication to me that this wine needs a couple years in the bottle. Excellent juice at 56.25. And then the Cabernet Sauvignon Alexis 2008 is what we had on this occasion, but always one of the top Cabernets in Napa, under $100. This wine's usually around $75, and this is mostly their estate fruit from their Oakville property, which is right behind Opus 1. It's about a 10% Merlot in the blend this year. Dark cassis and currant berry fruit, bitter chocolate, cigar box spice, some fresh earth here. Really lovely complexity. Big and chewy on the tongue with lots of dark berry fruit and that spice coming through from the nose on the finish with a firm hand of acidity, holding everything together nicely. Most excellent juice again, and we've got a killer deal on the 2007 Alexis. We bought the rest that they had, the distributor. We have this wine on sale for $52.50. That's like, I don't know, we have to get Billy Bob Fingo out here to figure out the percentage discount, 33% off, but a killer deal on the 07 Alexis. Check it out. Along with everything else from Swanson, I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.